Okay, folks, welcome. Today I have a very special guest on, Nish, and he is going to go through with us a new product that's coming out called um, High Ticket Arbit. I think I get the name right, wouldn't you, before I get going? Arbitrage High Roller Reloaded. Is that right?
Yeah. You're right.
Arbitrage High Roller Reloaded. It's a bit of a mouthful, all right. Nish, would you just, for the sake of the viewers who are watching and our subscribers, just tell us what makes this product that you're launching unique today, and what's it all about, please?
Sure. First of all, it's really a pleasure to be here with you, Declan. So thank you for having me. And yeah, so for all of you guys, arbitrage high roller, as the name suggests. So we've built a method, we've created a method wherein anyone who's starting from scratch, anyone, regardless if they have prior experience or not, can sell a high ticket service, outsource it, and make money in the middle. All right. So the marketing, the sales, and all of that, the clients, the customers, everything is going to be in your hand. And then when you finally get that sale, when you finally get that customer for a high ticket price ranging from $500 to $1,000, the maximum that we've gone for one project is like $5,000. We've also gone so $5,000 for one specific project, and then making having multiple gigs from the same guy. So for coming back, so let's say selling that thing for a high ticket price and then outsourcing it. So it's like making the sale and getting the stuff actually done from someone else and then keeping the profit. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you sell this thing. Let's say that you sell a service for $1,000. You outsource it for $200. So $800 is what you make in the middle. So that's like having a profit margin of 80% because you're making $800 out of those $1,000. And in here, in the course, in the method, we teach exactly how to do it. We teach you how to get those clients. We teach you how to sell it. We give you the stuff that you need to do the selling. And then we also teach you how to outsource it. So from A to Z, arbitrage, high roller, reloaded, it covers everything. So that's pretty much about the course.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant. Sounds amazing. What type of price points have you found, Niche, that work the best with you guys? I know it's all high ticket stuff, which means there's more profit in it. But what's the sweet level you guys have found? $1,000, $2,000. You said the max you've done is up to 10,000, is it?
Yeah. So I would say the maximum project value that we've had was around $12,000. That was the maximum
Wow.
project value that we've hit with one particular client. But I would say the sweet spot that we found, it ranges from $500 to $1,000. So anything between 500 to 1,000 is something which is in the sweet spot. So I would say that 50 to 60% of our sales are between around $800 to $1,000, and then the remaining ones are higher. So I would say that anyone who's starting new, or anyone who just starts with this method, selling this, selling this for, I would say, $700 to $1,000 is going to be easy. And it's not just me saying it. We've had a lot of success stories. We've had a lot of people starting from scratch who've also sold the same stuff for more than $1,000. So I would say anything between 700 and 1,000 is something in the sweet spot. Yeah.
And come here, I'm being nosy here. What was the $15,000 offer that you sold? What was?
So it was an explainer video series. It was a video explanatory series for a customer from Australia. So
Okay.
we found one of these guys on the internet using the method that we teach inside the program. We found them from there, and then they placed a bulk order with us. And this was their second project with us.
Wow.
So the first project was $2,000, and then they liked our work. And the next month, they placed a bulk order wherein we had 10 times the work, but then of course we were making 10 times, in fact, 15 times the money. So yeah, that's pretty much how we
Well,
did
come
that.
here. That's another good point that you touched on there. If you provide this service and your initial service that people are happy with, they're going to come back for more.
Yes. You're pretty much right, because I think that's the best part of providing a service, because if you provide a good customer experience, your customers are gonna fall in love with you. Like I know, Declan, that your subscribers and your customers love you, and this is the reason that they trust you so much, and they love buying stuff that you recommend because you really care for them. So in the same way, whatever business it is, if you really care for your customers and they like your service, they'll keep coming back to you and ordering from you again and again and again. And you're actually going to be building a long-term business and not just a one-time quick money-making machine. It's going to be a long-term business for you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, again, in this business and in any business, really, I mean, I've been in multiple business before I got into the IM business. It's all about relationships as well, isn't it? And if you look after your customers, they will come back and look after you and be repeat services and all that. But it's so important, as you said, to look after them properly. Well, that's amazing. Right, tell me as well, just for people watching, your ideal sort of target. Anyone can do this, but it sounds of it. Like, I mean, I've two daughters here behind me, and that was an old picture, but one of them is 9 now, and I'm sure she could do the same because she would buy and sell you. So I mean, this sounds like it's so newbie friendly. It sounds like anyone starting off in this game could do this. Seasoned marketers could do this as well for a bit of extra income. Would I be right?
Yes, absolutely, Declan, you're right. So anyone starting from your daughters to anyone anyone who's a veteran marketer, anyone can really work on this. I'll tell you why. Because this process, this method, it does not really require anyone to be very skilled with internet marketing or any other skill, be it advertising, marketing, selling. It's because it's simple stuff. And I'm not just saying this for the sake of it, but we've actually created this process in the last 3 years. So, we've been perfecting this process, doing it over and over again. We are full time into this. So this is, I think we have a full-time team who now looks into this. And I would say for the first 2 years, I was doing all of this by myself, and we were making decent 5-figure profits every single month. And after that, we started scaling, and then we automated the business, and now we also do other stuff. So this process is pretty simple because we've put everything together in place. So, the marketing. Now, the marketing is very simple. The marketing means how do you get clients? So, we teach people that this is how you get clients. These are the platforms where you're going to get the clients from. This is what you need to say. This is what you need to reply. And then once you get the client, this is how you outsource the work. Where do you outsource the work? Who's going to be your ideal outsourcer? So we teach everything from A to Z inside the program. So whoever it is, whatever it is going to be, a complete package that can be implemented by anyone, regardless of their experience with this stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So I take it you said you're doing this for 3 years. So everything that's built into this course is what you've learned in those 3 years, the mistakes you've made, and it's all parceled together so people don't have to make that. We all make mistakes when we're learning, but with this package, you're telling people don't do this, but do this, and that's the experience for the 3 years that you've used it.
Yeah, you're right. Pretty much. I think I couldn't say it in a better way. So, actually learning from all those experiences, of course, we've made a lot of experiments. And of course, I would say a lot of those experiments have failed. But then, even after going through all those failures, the stuff that we teach is something that actually works. And not just for us. We teach stuff that's working for a lot of the guys that we know, a lot of other guys that we've trained. And Arbitrage High Roller Reloaded, it is a better version of a training that we created a long time back. I think it's been 1 year. And after seeing massive success there, after seeing some really, really cool case studies in there, we thought of taking it to the next level and adding some more stuff that is working for us right now, even till today. So the stuff that we're sharing, so all the payment tools that you're going to see, all the results that you're going to see, the process that you're going to see, the new marketing methods, and everything else that you're going to see inside the program is something that's working right now. It's bulletproof. And I'm sure, you guys are going to love it. Definitely.
Excellent. No, it sounds really exciting. And as I said, it covers so many people. Anyone could do this. Like, I mean, which is really, really appealing about it. Nate, tell me one thing. Is there once people buy the course and once get into it, is there any investment that they have to make while they're doing this? Or is it just a case of linking the two? You get your service and then you sell it on to somebody else at a more expensive, obviously, arbitrage price. But is there any other investment that people need to know about?
No. So there's no specific investment that needs to be done here. We do recommend a few things inside the program, but that's just like I think if the entire course is like 13 videos, then maybe in one video we just make a recommendation. And this is one video that I added a few days back, that this is something that you could do. But even if you don't do it, I would say 80% of the job is already done. So there's no upfront investment required. You just need to learn the process and then just do it. I would say the maximum investment that maybe you'll have to make if you want to do it better is going to be $3. $3,
Okay.
that's it. And that's about it. And rest, if once you guys start seeing results, as in once your subscribers, your customers, once you guys start seeing results, you can definitely, and you want to take it to the next level, you can definitely invest the money and move to the new heights. But trust me, for the first 1.5 years with this business, we did not invest anything. It was zero. We started from scratch because we were broke when we started this business, and we just learned the process, made some money, sustained the process, sustained the business model, and then when we were making money, we used to put the money back and getting more money. So we're going to be covering all of that inside the program. But answering your question again, no investment required upfront.
Absolutely brilliant. I've seen a few arbitrage products in my day and all that type of stuff, but a lot of them seem to be sort of $7, $10, $20. But what amazes me about this, and I've gone through the course, is it's all high ticket stuff, which means, as I mentioned earlier on, that you're making more money doing the same process, but you're telling people how to make the higher ticket, hence the high roller title in the product. But I mean, obviously then you're making more commissions because it's higher ticket. And
Yes,
the same amount of work more so.
Yes, absolutely. Because Declan, it does not make sense to sell $5 services, $10 services, because at the end of the day, you're going to be left with more money. I've seen a lot of arbitrage courses myself when I was starting out with my online business. So selling $10 and making $5 profit, it does not make sense. But then on the other hand, if you're selling for $500 and making $400 profit, you're going to have a reason to actually invest your time and effort into it. And the best thing is that you will be able to scale it. You will be able to build a business which is going to be scalable, and something that would be able to replace your full-time job, or something that's going to give you motivation, something that's going to make you fall in love with the model. And once you fall in love with it, once you see results, you're going to do everything to take it to 5 figures a month, or 6 figures a month, 6 figures a year. That's pretty much how it is. Yeah.
It's funny you say that. There's lots of proof on your sales page, and it's really impressive. They're all recent figures, are they? And I mean, just to let people know who haven't seen the sales page yet, what type of sort of figures that you guys have been seeing the last, say, 6 months or so?
All right. So we're doing 6 figures a year from this business process. So once you guys go to the sales page, you're going to see screenshots which are going to be like $1,000 per order, $2,000 per order. Hopefully, you're going to also find one screenshot which is going to be for $6,000 per order. In the last 1 month, I think, which was October, we've done around $10,000 just on PayPal. So that's one proof that we've shared. And because we also, this method can also be applied locally, we also get a good chunk of money in our bank account. But then just through PayPal, we have 10K in the last 1 month. In the last 2 months, we have 20K. So 10K a month is consistent in PayPal, and then the rest of the money is in the local bank account. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, Nij, just tell me, just for people watching, what time it goes on sale and the price points of it there, please.
All right, so we're going to be going live on 24th of October. I think the time is 9 a.m. EST or 10 a.m. EST. I'll have to check that out. And the price, just do that. I'll have to open the page as well.
Go on, you keep talking.
Yeah. So it's going to go live on 24th of October. Declan is just going to confirm. It's 10 a.m. Eastern, even I just said. 24th October.
Yeah, I found that, yeah.
That's when it goes live. So that's 1 day. So, yeah. And the front end price is going to be 9.97. All right. So 9.97 is what the front end cost is going to be. And yeah, that's about it.
10 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday, the 24th of October, and less than $10. So it's an absolute steal. Just fill me in on the OTOs, Nij, if you can. OTO 1.
Yeah, sure. So OTO 1 is a done for you package. In this package, we give you the stuff that we've already done for ourselves, and we share that stuff with you that you can use in your own business. Do you want me to share the price point for the OTO as well?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So OTO 1 is for $27. So OTO 1 is a done for you package wherein it is going to help you make money much faster. And while you can actually double your profits by using these quote to convert templates that we still use today. So we're going to be sharing these templates with you and all the other stuff in OTO 1. In OTO 2, we're going to be sharing some case studies.
Hold on for 1 second. So you're telling me for a done for you package is only $27. I can't understand you guys, you vendors who are launching these stuff and giving it away so cheaply. A done for you package that is working for you, that's making you $10,000 a month, and you're giving it away for $27. Guys, you got to get on this. It's unbelievable. I'm always giving out to you guys. You're selling yourself too cheap, but it's a good thing for the people who are watching, I suppose. Go on, OTO2.
Yeah. So OTO2 is, so we're going to be sharing case studies. OTO2 is for $37. In the case studies, we're going to be giving you full access to our personal case studies to my business partner and I, because we work on this together. So we're going to be showing you everything recorded, like how we're going to be showing you the entire process of how what exact messages did we use to communicate to these guys. First of all, how we got these guys, and how did we communicate with these guys? How did we get the sale? And then how did we outsource the order? So everything from A to Z, you want to see the exact live chat, the screen share recording of everything that we did. So we're going to be sharing case studies in here, which is going to help you feel the process. It's going to help you feel and see the process. You're going to know how we do it and exactly how you can do it in your business too. So that's OTO2.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, Nij, I mean, anything else you just like to add to that? I mean, I think we've gone over mostly everything. It's an exceptional course, and as I said, I mean, it's such wide appealing for somebody starting off in this business, even seasoned marketers, even medium sort of level marketers. I mean, like there's not too much work involved. I mean, once you get the orders in, I mean, and then you, as you said, eventually you'll outsource it. So I mean, it's something that somebody could add as a different stream of income to their business. Even right, like I mean, you could do this for an hour, 2 hours a day. I take it, depending on how much you want to scale it. But I mean, it is feasible to an hour, 2 hours a day, get your stuff in place and go from there. I take it, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So I would say anything between 1 to 2 hours a day is something that's good to start with, and anything 1 to 2 hours a day is what we recommend other guys as well if they're starting out. And once they start seeing profits, once they start making the kind of numbers that they want to make, they can definitely increase the investment. And then, but it's for sure that after that level, they're going to be making a lot more money from this method, for sure.
Well, brilliant. Okay, so 10 a.m. Eastern, Wednesday, the 24th of October is when it goes live. You see my bonuses down here on the page, on my bonus page, girls and boys, that the guys have looked after me with very nicely. That they very congruent with the offer that we have. Arbitrage is such a simple method, but again, what really intrigued me about this product was it's not your $7 or your $10 arbitrage. It's the high roller arbitrage, hence the name. And you get it's so easily doing the same process, but making so much so higher commissions by doing this method. It really is. Nij, thank you very much indeed, my friend.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Good luck with your course and with your launch. I'm sure it'll go very, very well. It's very appealing to everybody who I know is watching this, and to myself even. I get my daughter when she comes in from school to start studying this tomorrow when it goes live. Thanks so much, and good luck with that. I'll talk to you soon.